Gun Meme Review. What is up, you sexy YouTube mother lovers, and welcome back to Gun Meme Review. Today's video is something that you guys have been asking for an emergency gun meme review on pretty much since it happened, so I figured it's time to go ahead and talk about it. If you've been living under a rock, my boy Scott from Kentucky Ballistics had a really bad accident.
I'm gonna tell you about how my 50 cal exploded and I almost bit the dust about 2 weeks ago.
He was shooting slap rounds for a video through his RN50, and the gun detonated. Broke his orbital bone in 3 places, cut open his jugular. It was a really bad time. Thankfully, he is okay.
I'm healing really fast and I'm gonna be back to it as soon as possible.
The internet, however, does not care if anything is too soon. the memes, for better or worse, pretty much started immediately. Real quick though, if you haven't seen Scott's video already, I'm gonna leave the link down in the description and in the pinned comment. It's pretty fucking wild. A 50 rifle once tried to kill Kentucky Ballistics. After 4 hours of agonizing pain, the 50 died. If you watch the video, it's kind of more like 4 milliseconds before that 50 was dead though. Also, good callback to a OG Chuck Norris joke. If I had a nickel for every time a popular YouTuber almost died in a 50 BMG related accident, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Yeah, first you have Whistling Diesel with his accident, and then immediately after we got Scott. And I'm beginning to see a pattern here I'm not sure that I like. Looks nervously at the new 50 prototype I've got to go fire. Oh well, whatever. Let's see if YouTube can go for a hat trick. By the way, Gun Meme Review finally has a liquor sponsor. We picked up American Barrels Kentucky Bourbon. And, well, I'm trying to cut back on my drinking a little bit lately, but it's Cinco de Drinko. I'll splurge. Doctor at ER. How the fuck is this dude still alive? Nurse. He's not a dude. You're a dude. This is a man. A handsome, muscular man. Scott do be looking pretty fresh, though. In all seriousness, I'm really not sure if it wasn't for Scott's build that he would have been able to survive that. He was already pretty close to biting the dust, so I'm not sure a smaller guy would have had a good time there. So if you ever needed inspiration to go to the gym, there it is. Certain death. Kentucky Ballistics. His thumb. Yeah, dude, if you haven't seen his video, that was the other super wild part, is that he had to, because of course, all the blood that he was losing, he had to shove his thumb into his neck to try to keep pressure on it and stop the bleeding, which, wow, yeah. Good on him for thinking quick and being able to, you know, act quickly and know what to do there. But, fuck, dude. Almost certainly the reason why he's still alive. When I slap a gun. When gun slaps me. Oh. Yeah, slap rounds are apparently no joke. It's not something that you're supposed to fire out of guns like Barrett and the M2. Both of those guns operate on short recoil designs, so you really got to get that pressure dialed in pretty good. Slap rounds, if you don't know, are armor-penetrating rounds that are basically supposed to be the ultimate fuck you to armor, fired out of, you know, a 50 BMG. I think it's a polymer shroud around a smaller tungsten penetrator. It's supposed to basically have a lot of ass power behind it, moving very quickly, and also really, you know, dense, low surface area, little armor punch, basically. They're also apparently super hot. Got plenty more memes, but before that, time to give a shout out to our sponsor. Gold is expensive, so Acre built a system to try to make gold more affordable. I'm willing to help them by giving a for every you give, Acre's going to give as well. And if we all give a together, we can make a huge difference in making gold more affordable across the globe. Fuck yeah. And we get a Marty Robbins meme. Kentucky ballads and trail songs. Scott. Big iron in his chest. Slap your face. Stick a thumb in it. That's what she said. Hydrant's revenge. The master's call. AK-50. Cast trunnions. Never. Eldest son. Good callback. Nobody likes eggplant. 500 Magnum. Safety glasses. Watermelon time. T-Rex. And more. Well done. I always love it when we can put in a Marty Robbins meme. We promise one for every gun meme review, but sometimes they just suck. So whoever made that, kudos. Me, my girlfriend, calm down. Boom! Yeah. For those of you who haven't been in a relationship like that yet, not a great idea. Honestly, I might prefer the slap round. Okay, Scott, fire one more slap round for the video. Ugh. You know, I'm starting to feel kind of fucked up about this. Like, I feel like somehow I'm making this video at Scott's expense. I should probably call him. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? You doing okay?
Oh, doing good, doing good. You're looking good.
Oh, well, I don't know. I've got a few improvements here, some new beauty marks. I don't know.
So we're doing a gun meme review. I assume you know what we're doing it on. The internet hasn't shut up about it. I just wanted to run this past you, make sure it was okay, everything was kosher.
Oh, absolutely. I was actually kind of hoping you would. I've seen some pretty good ones out there.
You got an update for people? How you feeling?
Yeah, man. So I'm going to do a full-blown update on my channel here real soon. Actually, it'll probably be over the next day or so, probably after you post yours. But I'm feeling good. Everything's healing up.
Yeah, so you're going to be right back on the elephant rifle afterward, right?
Well, I mean, I may work up to that.
I'll tell you what, brother, we're all just happy that you're still around. That was a really close call.
Hey, me too, man. It was as close as you could get. Every medical professional I've talked to has looked me right in the eye and said, you should be dead. There's no reason that you shouldn't have died. So, I'm just happy, man, to be here and have another shot at being a husband, being a father, and getting to YouTube some more. So, just no more slap rounds.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let's lay off those for the time being.
I'll just leave those alone now.
Well, I appreciate it, brother. We'll let you run.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Sounds good, buddy. Alrighty, so now that we have the green light, back to the memes. He protect, he attack, but most importantly, welcome back. It has been really cool seeing the outpour of support for Scott, because this is obviously a pretty big deal for him, and it was really cool to see the entire gun community kind of rally behind that and really support him. Well, except for a small group of people. There were a few tone-deaf window lickers that replied to my comment on Scott's video with a bunch of crap about wear AK-50. I can only assume these were literal children or morons. Here I am telling my friend that I'm glad he's still alive and it's good to still have him around. And the only thing they could think to comment is, wear AK-50. If they were any more tone deaf, they would be unironically listening to Justin Bieber. Thankfully, Reddit was happy to meme those people. Hey, do atheists go to hell? No. How about when people spammed wear AK-50 when Kentucky Ballistics almost died? Straight to hell, to the boiler room of hell, all the way down. Hey bro, look at what I wrote. We're AK-50, we don't care about KB. Yeet the child. Yeah, the whole wear the AK-50 joke is already kind of just overplayed, but in this particular circumstance, it was actually a little infuriating. And I'm glad I wasn't the only one that noticed that. Brandon's autistic fans. Commenting on Kentucky Ballistics injury video, wear AK-50. Autist's about to send it. His fans who love all his videos and don't troll him. You guys are the real MVPs. And thank you for calling those other people out. This comment section is a really weird place, and I'm kind of cool keeping it weird. It's kind of like Ranthum's comment section, except somehow with more daddy issues. But in order for this to maintain a functional ecosystem, kind of gotta self-regulate. I'm glad you guys were able to do that. When you finally find that kid who typed, wear AK-50 Ooga Booga on the video where Kentucky almost died. Oh yeah, that's a good murder face. I haven't seen that one in a while. Brandon Herrera's fans. Where the AK-50 at? I love whoever made that. Big ups for the Blazing Saddles reference. And to the people asking, yes, we're still working on the AK-50. In fact, I'd fly back in about a week or two to go put the finishing touches on the new prototype and hopefully fire it. But it's just a reminder, 50 BMG is not like other rifle rounds. It has an insane amount of power, and you have to have respect for that power. It's almost like with great power comes great responsibility. Don't know who said that. Haven't done this in a while, but let's go ahead and rate this meme. The Kentucky Ballistics 50 cal explosion meme thread. I'm gonna rate it 2 thumbs up. And on a serious note, if you would like to help support Scott, he's got a lot of shit going on, a lot of medical bills, I'm sure. So there's a link in the description and in the pinned comment for his shirt. It says, just put a thumb in it. It's a way to directly support Scott, and it is definitely a conversation starter for people who don't know the joke. Anyways, I figure that's about enough for that meme thread, so let's get to some other memes. Check arms list. I want to sleep. Dude, is arms list even any good anymore? I remember when that was awesome back in the day. Like, when I was, like, 18, 19, arms list was the shit. I think now it's, like, behind a paywall or something like that. I don't know. I used to be into all of that gun trading stuff, but now I don't sell guns that I personally own at all. I try not to, anyway. Yeah, arms list was always that, like, crapshoot, whether or not you get a really good deal or just total boomer trying to sell you an M1 Garand for $3 grand. My AK watching me clean my AR. Joke's on you, I don't clean my AKs or my ARs. Although I do shoot my AKs a lot more than I shoot my ARs, so meme still checks out. When someone says silencer instead of suppressor. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of judge people's gun knowledge sometimes based on whether or not they say silencer or suppressor. But if you want to get actually on the internet super quick, just say it's suppressor and not silencer, and people will be quick to point out that the original patent does actually say silencer. That, and I think the government paperwork for like the NFA tax stamps and stuff still does say silencer as well. So silencer is correct, but general nomenclature is that it's a suppressor, because, you know, it doesn't actually silence a gunshot, it just, you know, makes it quieter. So both are technically correct. I think we can we can thank Maxim for that one. AR guys in 2012. Wow, who would want an optic that high on a rifle? AR guys in 2021. Ah, come on, man. What is hide over bore anyway? I do remember just a few years ago, AR guys would say that, you know, the only way to mount optics on an AK is too high over the bore, which is true. It's higher than an AR-15, but now they're all running risers, which I find endlessly entertaining. I think they're waiting until they can get a mount that's high enough to where they could still look through the red dot while also using that fleshlight arm brace adapter as well. That's my current running theory. Drunk me, Jameson. Arrow has that upper you want back in stock. Who cares what the wife says? You're the man of the house. Kudos for the Army of Darkness joke. I actually kind of do that one all the time. I'm not actually currently married, but I guess the wife in that situation would be sober me the next day. It's always funny when I get parts kits and things in the mail that I totally forgot that I ordered shit-faced at 2 a.m. a week prior. If you're also in the crippling habit of buying guns and gun parts shit-faced at 3 a.m., go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But I think that about wraps up all we have for this episode of Gun Meme Review. As soon as this video is posted, I will probably be live over at Twitch, twitch.tv/TheRealBrandonHerrera. Most likely going to be playing some Tarkov, but we might be doing some gun design stuff, and I don't know, thinking about doing some more just chatting stuff. Also thinking about doing some range streams. Twitch is actually pretty cool about the gun thing, so we'll see how far we can stretch that. Anyways, guys, I appreciate your support. I appreciate you watching the end of the video. And as always, I will see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Thanks.
Fuel is my obsession to make the perfect weapon, like Rasputin's rise to the top.
It's gonna say you look better, actually. I think it's an improvement.
Some nice little scarring over here on my eye, and this one right here is really looking pretty gnarly, and that goes all the way down the shirt, like all the way down to sternum. So
Jesus, man, it looks good though. I think it's kind of hot, really.
My plan is to go to the beach this summer, and I'm just gonna lay on the beach like a shark attack victim.
Oh, that's messed up, dude.
Like I said, all these stitches are out of this eyebrow and under here, and then all this is healing up. Got a splint, and I'm basically just waiting on my chest to seal up because they had to, open the whole thing to repair my jugular. Can't go shoot guns right now because I'd probably end up, ripping something. So
right.
Just patiently waiting.